Cindy's farm. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. It's overcast and cool this morning, but it's going to hit almost 100 again. It doesn't feel bad right now. I think the humidity has dropped. John, Cindy's husband, built that cool ramp slash shade thing slash toy for the goats. The donkey you see down there is Ellie Mae. Most of these goats are John's goats, as opposed to Cindy's goats. Cindy's goats are pets, and John's goats get sold for meat. That's their little barn for the goats and the donkeys. And off there in the distance, you can see Big Dog, aka Randy's house. And actually, I see him out feeding his chickens right now. There's a second donkey in here someplace. Oh, I see her down at the end, and that would be Clover, and that is Ellie Mae's daughter. Uphill, I'm in my pasture right now. Uphill you can see Sybil and Rose eating their breakfast, and the reason there's water there is because I just emptied the trough, and I'm refilling it. There's a toad that lives under the trough. Whiskey is wearing his fly mask. He's pretty good about that. That little shed that's covered in weeds is the running shed that Lloyd and I built for Sybil when I first got her. And that house up there is Jose and Tiffany's. Off there in the distance where you can see the hoops, that's my bee field. So all of this empty land that you see in front of me until you hit the road and the trees, that's mine. That's maybe a half acre, a little more between where I'm standing and the bees. And then back this way is the rest of my mule pasture, which is currently covered in lots of weeds that need to get chopped down. I still have that horrible boat. And down below that's Cindy and John's house. And you can just make out the top of my little run-in barn slash shed for the mules. And now I'd best get back to feeding everybody. Figured I had a couple of minutes while the trough was filling. I don't see the cows this morning, which is odd. I don't think, well, he might have taken them off to market, because I see the round pen with the cattle chute and the livestock trailer out there. But the longhorns are kind of pets as well as meat cows. Anyway, that's Thursday morning, looking from my pasture down into Cindy and John's farm and Randy's little house.